bro, my son went to sleep at 6 o'clock, and and he up right now. So yeah, and then he woke up at like 10:45. Like, no, like why you woke up? Go back to sleep. Like, bruh. So it's like, all right, I gotta at least stay up till like two something. I'm gonna wake him. I'm gonna wake his butt up at 7:30 in the morning, watching him. Oh yeah, it's already fired up. I'm about to post right now. Yep. I'm about to post right now. What my boy doing, man? Kansas, I don't know. He was flipping through everything so fast.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium.
Yes.
Strap in. This will be a good one. Two one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25.
All right, let's see if they moved him yet. Yeah, what the fuck? Why is Izzy in right there?
And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was
Oh
planted
no,
in
you
the
didn't give me like
backfield.
that again.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first
Why
quarter.
is Izzy in right there? Okay.
Second and 13. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Fire.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons,
All right, he's gonna run this. I'm gonna just have to run this.
The ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Come on.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time. And from the gun,
I had like right there. It's just like that. That's a pick.
26.
That's a pick. It should have been, but you know, it's all good. Oh, he running empty now.
They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
He ran an empty set on me just now.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Jackson. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
McDouglas, the man in motion. Here's Jackson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short. They elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw.
I don't want to throw it too early,
but you
and
gotta hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said,
that's why
set the tone,
I saw him,
can't
boy.
connect there.
Oh, come on. No way.
On 4th down, they'll try and run.
I'm about to say.
He won't get there. They
Go home.
stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Well, they got
Oh, I
the
should have won with the
They're
other
not going
play.
to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They declined it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm gonna give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game too. Having the football count.
Look at that. I knew it.
So litigious.
That's exactly why I changed
To
this shit.
start out, here's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw.
That's exactly why I changed it.
Buccaneer sack. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. Well, certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
Not about to get me,
Now
brother.
on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Can't do that.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field.
Can't do that, brother.
It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
They'll run with Holmes. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum
he just
somewhat,
can't break
and he's
free.
taken down right after. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game,
But there was no holding
really
juke in.
performance, they exceeded that number in a big
Oh
way.
my God, bro. Oh yeah, you better, cause this show was coming.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Oh, I gotta hit him, but I didn't want to throw it too early.
A loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. They'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's on his way. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. Now Jackson going to shift him around. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll buy some time right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 12 on the year.
No, I've been running this for years. The way he playing, bro.
Extra point right down the
The
middle.
way he
And
playing,
it's
bro,
a
is
7-0
like
game.
he playing for the passes, so like you gotta run with the quarterback. And I'm not sitting in the pocket to get him. Like them blitzes, bro, when they get there, you get there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So my goal is to just not let him touch me. Oh shit. No. All right. We're good.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself,
I already know
how you
what's
show your
coming.
team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And now they'll shift things around. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Back to throw. Looking deep for Jennings.
I know it's coming.
Gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 41-yard punt.
All right, you're going to have to stop. I'm going to have to fair catch you the rest of the game. You ain't getting nothing.
First and 10. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Flushed out right. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
No, he wasn't going to have it. The running back was already sitting there. And then I used the rest of it.
Here's Holmes. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. The Bucs at 3-1 here through their first 4 games, and they come in off a disappointing
so I gotta go
out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
Last
right
week,
there.
not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well.
Go to
Definitely
my
not
baby.
one of their finer performances because
Go to
they
my
were out
baby.
close pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one, so they don't fall into a big hole.
Wait a minute. Okay, there you go, right there.
Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Yeah.
And it never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we've seen in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball. But they've brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Crazy.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed
Get
a
what we
touch
wanted,
more
but
air under it.
Lamar
Instead, he
overthrows
fired an
it.
absolute bullet. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
You about to try to, okay, I see what you about to do. You're going to have to try.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Here's a 2nd and 7. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Yo, Kalijah Cansey is having a game since I moved him to that. Woo!
So
What the hell?
Step aside. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll look to throw. Under pressure,
Bro,
and they got
what
to him again.
the hell?
Kalijah
He's
Cansey,
having a
he's the
fucking
one to
game.
get, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
I think you about to be greedy.
Well, the
Empty
analytics
trip
say
speed. Oh yeah, I know exactly.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Completes it to Jennings. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Holmes has got it complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Holmes. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Douglas, the man in motion.
No, come on, snap the ball.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now it's Jackson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Arnold Ebiketie able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense
I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust my pocket.
It's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
It's caught by Jennings. Fighting his way through contact. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 11
They
yards
there, but can Lamar make the throw without it being a pick?
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield.
Come on, do it again.
Down to the 43.
Please do it again.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Yeah. Let him do it.
Now back to throw. Flush
Let him do it again.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here.
Got his man, it's Warren. Finding room at midfield.
And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Jackson.
Damn, bro.
This is one that's going to be intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot
No, I lobbed it over him. Like, that was just a straight pass to him. And he just threw it straight to him.
In any event, great eyes.
Like, I literally lobbed it.
Excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Like, I lobbed that because I knew he was just sitting. I know who he's going to.
Come out throwing here to start the drive.
I knew it.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Come on, bro.
And the Bucs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
A run now with Holmes. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3
I'm just going to play for the 3 right now.
Down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On the carry, it's Holmes.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Oh no, I only use the juke if it's one-on-one. I ain't trying to. Like, I don't never use it when it's like when it's not. Like, if it's one-on-one, then I use it because that's how you fumble. I don't really want to. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, all right. We'll try this. Oh, you're trying to get him outside. Come on, snap the ball.
The offense knew it. They were already
I
starting to
swear that
walk
trait
back
is.
as
I'm
that one
about to
is
take that shit
accepted.
off. I'm gonna take that shit off. I swear.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Conductor, bro. Like, but no, I have the conductor trait on, and
They'll keep
he's
it
not
on the
using. He's not
ground.
using it.
It's Holmes.
It's like it
And
takes
another
forever
great
for him to
going
do
tackle,
something.
but then quickly
Like
brought
when
down.
right
A nice
after I
little
make the
gain.
adjustment, like
6
usually
yards
other
on the
quarterbacks I
pickup,
can
and
snap the
it'll make
ball.
it 2nd down.
With him, I can't.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
To throw is Jackson. And he whips that
Look
one
at that, bro.
incomplete there. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game.
Like,
Both
that
of
should
these
be an easy
defense
pass,
coordinators,
brother.
they're a step ahead.
Can't
of their
believe you can't
offensive
make that.
counterparts.
On 3rd down, Holmes. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Second and 9 now. He finds Smith and Jigba. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Yes.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
He tried to call a play that he already called. That's why that happens.
Crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Crazy if you thought I wasn't going to get his slow ass.
And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Yeah, I told you to block. What are you doing? Time
Now
out.
the Bucks going to use the front.
Bruh. What's going on? I guess. I don't know.
Timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
I have
We'll be
no clue.
back after this. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds Douglas complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. First down, Tampa.
What is he doing? Why he paused it again? Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bruh. Yes, he did, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Torn labrum. He was out. Yeah, he was out for games anyway. But that's wild. He quit the fourth quarter. Nah, he's still in. Bruh. He messaged me. He messaged me, talking about. He said, if you're gonna run a clock and get delays, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play the game, bro. That's exactly what he just saying. And you see, I wasn't running no clock. It's not my it's not my fault that accelerated clock is on. I got to make adjustments. And I was snapping the. When I played him when he was on the Saints. Okay. All right. This shit crazy. Mhm. Mhm. Oh wow. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody need to say something, bro, because I'm itching to say something. Itching. Right, 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 right. Yeah. That man got sacked 6 times by one person. Hell no. If that's the rule. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Like that's wild, bro. Yo. Yo, this is crazy, bro. And I'm like, I listen, like, whatever. He can say whatever he want. Like all them fucking blitzes that he was setting up. You think I'm not gonna try to combat that? and Lamar not even snapping the ball when I'm mashing A. Like, what I'm gonna do about that? That is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that was a good move I did though, moving Kalijah Kancey to that side that people like to scramble. Because Kalijah Kancey was playing he was playing right in at first. And you know the right end usually go against the left tackle. The right tackle, yep. Yep, took the L. He just mad his streaks wasn't working no more. No, I watched your shit. So it wasn't you. Sometimes Madden do that. Yeah, I know. I got a lot. I always have a lot of people watching my streams. Especially, I know Worms was in there, the Texans dude. Hmm. And then when if I thought it was gonna happen, to where I couldn't snap the ball, I just called a timeout. But it wasn't to it wasn't trying to run his clock down. He kept changing stuff on his defense, and I saw exactly what he was changing. So I kept on making the adjustment too. Like I'm not gonna just watch you do something and just I'm not gonna just watch you do something and just keep the same thing after I know what you did. Like you crazy. cause, 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 cause he said that he was gonna play me tonight, and I waited. I gave you out a Kalijah Cancer show. Never gonna quit when they win. Bro, I took my L with my shitty ass team that I was getting rid of players on. And I played him. I got blown out by the Panthers. I done got blown out by him when he was on the Saints with this sorry ass team that I had before getting Lamar and all that. And you can't stay in the game. That's 10-0. Nope. You can't put a point up. Hmm. 2 times, and then I had another. I think it was holding call that I had. I had a holding call and 2 delayed games, and I'm mashing A trying to snap the ball on delayed games. No, I'm saying I got 15 penalty yards, so that's what I'm saying. That's how you can tell. Like if it was 7 delayed games, I have 35 plus the you know what I'm saying, plus the holding call on offense. You know what I'm saying? Like so, uh, well, yeah, away from basically, I went away. You yeah, basically going absent. Basically going absent. Get in bed. Get in bed. Yeah, I got children, brother. If I can't show restraint, you know, it's crazy. Oh, it's going. They gonna want to know what's happening. They. Hmm. You know the craziest thing. You know the craziest thing. I played the Panthers the same exact way. No complaints. Like I think I had two delayed games against him too. Same thing. I make my adjustments and Lamar don't want to snap the ball. Hmm. My point exactly. Hmm. And and while we playing, bro, I'm literally calling exactly what he's gonna do because it's like obvious. Wow. No, yeah, if I yep. Hmm. No, I think I got a pick, huh? What? I don't know. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. It was a pick. Hmm. Hey, whatever I can do for the league, you know. If you can't take an L, you don't belong in this motherfucker. All the L's I done took up in this bitch with my shitty ass team. What, quitting? Hell no. Oh yeah. Yeah, see what it used to be is, oh, I'm running nothing but YouTube plays. So what I purposely done when I get in certain leagues, right, around certain people is when I pick a play, I just pick the stock play and I only make like one adjustment, and then I just run it like that, and then everything else is just used on defense and I do the same thing on offense. I pick the stock play, I make sure I pick a play that's good enough that but not too good, and then I only make like one, maybe two adjustments, and just leave it like that. Because I don't want people to be like I used to get booted out of leagues because people couldn't. Like, it's not my fault that you don't know how to beat a cover three or you don't know how to beat a cover two. And it's pretty easy. I was barely, I did adjustments to it, but I mean, for the most part, it was just a stock that I was blitzing you. You didn't throw where the blitzer was coming from. Hmm. I think I remember that game. Hmm. Hmm. Oh man. I gotta go back and watch the stream. So there was something I'm still installing the offense, so it's a few things that need to be fixed.